Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about how to run from command line execution our Cucumber files. In this session, we are going to discussing about what is command line execution, why to use command line and when to use command line, how to use command line. These are all the topics we are going to discussing in this session. Okay. Here what is command line execution means it's beginning like whenever we are going to running our test scripts or feature file in GUI and ID we are using and we are going to run our test cases, correct? To overcome that, we can able to use our application to run using command line or terminal without using any GUI. Means we are not going to open any Eclipse or IntelliJ or Python, PyCharm, and we are not going to open that application's GUI mode, and without GUI mode we are going to run for our applications with command line or terminal. When to use command line means no dependency on IDE or GUI, useful in integration with other process. It's like a continue integration and delivery on deployment, easy and faster, consumes a less memory. Means if you are opening UI and running, it's like a very difficulty and it is a more dependency for GUI mode. When you are integrating with Jenkins or any kind of continue integration things, then it is a big issue because you are opening GUI and open and all running the program. It's taking the fast. It is taking more time, right? To reducing that time, and we are going to use for our command line CMD, and we are reducing that time consuming and we can easily to integrate with Jenkins and all, and easy and faster we can able to do it, and also it is very less time, less memory consumption because we are running for command line. When to use our command line means whenever you need to run the test faster without opening IDE, that moment we can able to use our command line. When you need to integrate with the other process like a CI/CD and DevOps times, this command line execution is required. Whenever you use CI tools like Jenkins, then it is required. Whenever you need to batch or schedule the execution, means when you want to create a batch file, that moment also it is required for command line. Whenever you are done with your test creation done and setup, then it's required to do for some command line execution. How to run our command line means first you need to right click on a project and select run as a Maven test. Now I'm going here, you can able to see here, and you can able to run, and there is option Maven test and you have to click and you need to check, and after that checking the console logs, then in case if you are finding any errors, then you need to do for some uh, like corrections that errors, fixing that error, then you need to go ahead, and once there is no issue, then you can able to go ahead for next step, that is called command line execution. Now here it is downloading my files, you can able to see here it is started for downloading all the applications related Maven projects, and once it is execution done, then we can able to see what are the scenarios, how many scenarios it is executed and all we can able to see. And it will take some more time because it need to clean entire Maven already downloaded files, right? It need to be clean, then it need to be download again all the files. Due to that, it will take more time to downloading process. When you are doing the first time, no, it will take more time because it will download all Maven repository files, and then it will go for start for it will build execution. Once it is downloading and everything is done, then we can able to see, and also it will execute for our steps one by one. Maven compiler 3.1 test. It is failing here. Okay. Where it is? No, nothing is there. Okay. One more time I'll try. And even we can able to go ahead for in the project location, and we can able to run the same thing into there also, and the same thing it will happen there also. We can able to identify errors also there, and we can able to come to here in the project location. Direct I'm going to the project location. I'm entering the CMD and execution file. Then here I'm doing for first I need to find that version is there or not. MVN version, and it will provide that my Maven repository, like Maven, which version I have present. Then I can able to MVN test. Why I provide MVN test to run means, by default our Maven having some options. If you are seeing here step definition, there are run class 2, and run background is there, and there is a one class test run page factory. Okay, by default our Maven is like it will take as a like this star star hyphen test and dot java test.java test case dot java, like this the name is started with that Maven. Then the naming convention it will take by default that only. Whenever you execute MVN test in CMD, then it will search in your entire series there is any at the rate test method is present or not. If the test is presented, then it will take the test case and it will execute then inside the command line. Okay. Now I'm hitting here. Now I have one class. Correct. I have one class, then it will execute my class and it will show you. And now here also that's there is a now you can see a running step def in test run page factory. A previous my build is failed, now it is running, right? And it is executing for my browser also opened and it is pass, and you can able to see how many pass, how many fail also here. Okay, and the steps and all it will provide, and remaining class not executed because of it don't have any other options. Now you can see it is provided, means I closed middle of that, that's why it is not taken as a password. It is failed because it is need to provide the password. I close that browser, that's why it is failed. And you can able to see login to page is unable to find because I close the browser now, that's why. And you can able to see all the logs here, unable to find, and what all the things it is presented, that all the things we can able to find here. Okay, the same thing we can able to see in the here also. See, now tests are presented, there is a running step definition dot test run page factory, and execution is completed, build is process completion, test run 2, and these all the options we can able to see. Any failures we can able to see here, failure the logs. and if you go top also we can able to find our information, what are the things it is executed. Now only I have one class, that is test runner fetch factory. In case in my class there is no test class, I'll go ahead and do for renaming this test runner only runner. Then what will happen? It will build pass, but it will not execute any test case. If you want, we can see now. Now I am removing this test. Finished. Okay. Now I am going to my CMD. Now again I am going to write for here mvn test. Now I am hitting here. What will happen now? You will not see any test execution because our Maven repository by default it will search test runner or run test, like that. The naming convention it should be start with test, then it will take as a runner class, then it will run to our command line. Now it will, we can able to see that is process. Build is success, but no test case execution because our Maven it is trying to hit for our uh, application, but there is no run method is presented. Correct. Now I'm going to change. There are a couple of things. Now one is first one here background place test I'm mentioning. Okay. And here the class place again I'm going to do for run test. Okay, there are two classes I made it here now. Now again I'm going to here. Again I'm going to use for mvn test. In this case, in this moment, it will execute two scenarios. Okay. And here also we can able to do, there are couple of things. Overriding the Cucumber options from the command line also, like mvn test hyphen cucumber dot options, which option you want to run. That case we can able to mention. And second case mvn test hyphen documentation d cucumber dot option with the help. With the help means it will give the all options, what are the things you can able to do that. And moreover here mvn test, if you want a specific feature file you want to run, hyphen d cucumber dot options equal to which is a feature file we need to run, that feature file we need to specify. Then if you want to specify which scenario also we can able to specify like this. Inside that we can able to specify the cucumber path, means this file entire path file colon and which scenario you want to execute, that is the line we need to specify. In case in future file it is there, now from there is a scenario. In case your scenario is started in 14th line, that scenario you want to execute, then you can able to use for 14th is the line number for here, replace that fifth place and use it. And we can able to specify the tag also, and also we can able to provide that cucumber option plus plugin hyphen plugin or hyphen plugin hyphen p also we can able to specify, hyphen plugin also can able to specify, and space html target and html reports dot html, that you can able to specify. Then it will create into your local one html report, run with the multiple parameters, and we can able to do for multiple parameters from command line also we can able to do. Means all the options, what are the things we discuss here, all the options we can able to specify one time in a single line in a command line to run. Now see the build is success. Now it is run two test cases and you can able to go top and you can able to see the methods also here now. test run background is run. Okay, there are two scenarios. These two scenarios it is executed. Correct? Now it is passed for the two scenarios. And it is taken only for one, which is started with at the rate, the test only. Test run background. That is one it is taken and it is executed for that particular scenario only. Okay. And these are the options we have, and we can able to try any one of the application, and this is the one I'm going to take for the tag options. Now I'm going to use it here. Options, tags, and the background place. Test background, it is basically it is taken background feature file, that is this one, and there is a tag one is there. I'm going to take the tag one. Okay, now I am going to provide here tag one. Now I'm going to run here, but there are couple of tags are presented, but our requirement is only to run only one background. Correct? Means it should be execute first this code, background code, then after that this tag value, which is the one it is presented, that value need to be executed. Correct? That is our main requirement. And even you can able to create for HTML report and all, and you can able to proper like which scenario, like the which scenario you want to execute, that also you can able to specify. This section also we'll see now here. And but in this case what will happen, you have to specify that feature file where exactly it is there, and then based upon that you have to execute it for particular scenario, then it will take that scenario. Now test and background is working. Now it took two options. Shit, tag base it is not working here now, but it will work. Now it is not taking, actually my plugin is corrupted, due to that it is failed. Okay, it is taken entire scenario and it is running, because see here what will happen, tag is there in the feature file, there is a tag, right? And is by default it is adding for other again for remaining tags, remaining two scenarios place also at the red tag it is added and it is executing. Default condition it is taking and it is running actually. There is a mistake on my here only. We can try with the tag base, it will execute in your local system exactly, because in something happened my system, due to that it is not executing properly. But these options if you can able to run, you can able to try that, and you can try in case if you are facing some issue, you can able to comment for that particular issue what exactly you are facing, that I will try to resolve any your issues, and I will try to connect with your PC and I'll try to fix that issue also. For this particular video, anything happen into your system, okay, if it is not working in case, but 200% it will work. In case in the build time if you are something error it's not able to build, then there are options like a cucumber, click that cucumber, build path, and here there is a option, In case in the top you can able to see in JRE, okay, add library, and here JRE system library, and click it here and install one. And here in case if you are seeing JRE and you have to add it for JDK 1.8 version of Java, okay, then only it will work. Okay, in case if your build is failing JRE and there is a JRE it is presented, then you need to change for JDK, then it will work. For adding for JDK, and you have to install this one, and you have to go for add path, and you need to go for your location standard MVE, and here the directory you need to specify which location your JDK it is presented. That JDK path you need to provide. Then once it is coming, finish that, and you can able to add here apply and close. Once you done, and it will show here JDK. Then you can able to here and finish it. Okay, and apply and close. And another case, a Java compiler also it is presented here. Java compiler, you can by default you can see 1.8 version, right? Now you can able to in moment you can able to see this is a check mark. Okay, once it is like check mark time, in case if you see 1.5 and here 1.5, then you have to choose uncheck and choose 1.8 and check, then apply and close it. Okay, once you done it, by default it will take 1.8 version, it will not change anytime. Okay, you can able to rebuild one more time, like project run Maven test, then it will run and it will download and your build will be success. Okay, these are the options we can able to see, right? That's all about this video. I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.